Barcelona look to book their spots into the quarterfinals of El Copa del Rey as they face off against Segunda División Rayo Vallecano this Wednesday. Let's go ahead and break down exactly everything you need to know for this game. Let's get to it. Hello guys, welcome back to El Merengue Culé. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And well, Rayo Vallecano is in front of us. And first of all, I find it crazy. It feels like just yesterday they were in La Liga, in the first division, and now it's always nice to come up against teams that you remember from a few years back in our good old days. But let's go ahead and focus on Wednesday's matchup. Let's go ahead and break down exactly how Rayo Vallecano has been playing recently. I mean, it is a completely different team now than when they were back in the first division. So they are surprisingly a very similar type of team as we are, or at least in terms of playing style. They're a team that love to have the majority of possession, and oftentimes they tend to have 2 times the amount of passes into their team with a very high passing percentages, meaning that they look for the safe option, they look for the pass, they look to kind of slow the game down, play their cards well, not risk it too often. And that will be a key. They don't risk it very often, and here is why. This is their main weakness, the point where if we play our cards right, it can be an easy game. We can kill this game off in the first few minutes. Their transition from having possession, they get up high, they spread out their defenders way too much. When they lose the ball though, it's killer. Their transition back onto defense is very slow. So with players like Ricky Puig potentially slotting into the starting 11 after having a very good previous game, if they're able to transition the ball fast, create a 1-2, have some flair, have some creativity, let your mind flow in this game, we can break them down quick and get a shot on target, get a goal. And that for me will be the key to this game. Now, tying it back to how they are very similar to how we are, they are also a team that perform 10 times better when they play at home than when they play away. So that's just another fact to throw in there. Why not? Now, this Rayo Vallecano team is sitting in 4th place in the Segunda División. So not too bad, not perfect, but they are a team to, not take too lightly. Now, the player to watch is Antonin Cortés, who is their top scorer and is actually on loan from Granada. So, just be cautious of him, close his space down, don't let him turn, and we should be good. We've already talked about it, but the key to this game might actually have to be for us to get out of our comfort zone. Maybe even allow Rayo Vallecano to have a little bit of the possession, to get into those high positions, very spread out, and then as soon as we win the ball back, that fast transition, we gotta attack with speed, we gotta be creative. We've already mentioned it, but I'm emphasizing it again. We have to do that. So guys, let's go ahead and break down the potential starting 11. And now what I want to see out of this starting 11 is not for it to be a fully rotation squad. As we've seen it, I mean, we have a lot of players that we can throw in there, in general, like Konrad de la Fuente. I don't know, all these players that don't really get minutes with the main team in La Liga or in Champions League in big high-stake games. I don't want this team to be flooded with those type of players. Why? Because they are not used to playing with each other. They don't know their runs. They don't know the timing of their runs. It won't be in sync, and that's where Rayo Vallecano could create damage if we weaken our cards too much. So I want a nice, even balance of the veterans, the players that will lead the game, and then, throw in a few of young, rested individuals that will get a lot of experience from games like these. So, without wasting any more time, Neto in the goalkeeper position, I think has to be a for sure. Neto should start or play every single Copa del Rey game. In the left back position, I want to see Firpo. I had mixed feelings of his last game. The 2 center backs, I'm gonna opt for Lenglet and Araujo. We don't really have too many options. And then in the right back position, if Serginho Dest is ready, and I mean 100% ready, there's no need to risk him, then yes, by all means, Serginho Dest starts. If not, Mingueza has been tearing it up in the right back position. A few complaints in terms of his attacking attributes, but he is a player out of position. We can't be too harsh on him. In the midfield is where it gets a little bit juicy, let's say. I want to see Busquets. We always feel a little bit more comfortable with Busquets. And again, with a team that loves to have possession of the ball, hopefully his lack of speed won't be as big of an issue compared to us, a more counter-attacking side. Next to Busquets, I want to see Pjanic. We definitely need to start giving Pjanic more minutes, a little bit more protagonism. He is, he could be a very valuable player if we play him properly. And then finally, I want to see Ricky Puig. He has to play this game. He has to start, in my eyes, coming on with 2 minutes last game and scoring. You have to reward the kid. Pedri, I love Pedri, playing very well, but Ricky Puig, you have to reward him. He's been playing really well, a lot of enthusiasm. Please, Ronald Koeman, reward him. It's time. He has to start. I can't emphasize it enough. And now the attacking three, Messi is back, and after sitting out for 2 games, I am pretty certain he's gonna want to play this game. So for sure, Messi, I'm thinking in the right wing position. Braithwaite at striker, just because he hasn't been getting as many minutes. He hasn't been looking in that form that he was, like we mentioned in around December. These are the type of games where he can get a goal, or maybe even 2, and boost that confidence and keep him in a little bit of a higher quality of play. And then on the left-hand side, I want to see Konrad de la Fuente, a player we haven't seen much of. I've been excited, I want to see what he's about. I know he has speed. He impressed me last time we played, but quite frankly, he didn't get enough minutes. So guys, that is the starting 11. Let me know what you think of the starting 11. I think this starting 11 has room for a lot of variations. I'm always curious to see what you guys think and expect. And now finally, to the best part of the video, and yes, I finally was able to get the Barcelona jersey, which is finally around me. So guys, as you guys know the drill, comment down below your score predictions. If you get it right, you will get your name on the scoreboard, on the leaderboard, which should be popped up right here, nice and updated. And then at the end of the season, if you're a number 1, you get this beautiful Barcelona jersey. So my score prediction will be a 3-1 victory for Barcelona. That is right. I think it's gonna be a long shot, the goal that we concede. So guys, that is all for today. Hopefully it was nice and quick. I'm not exactly sure, but if you enjoyed the video, hit a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell on. Guys, as always, Visca Barça! We're coming for the Copa Del Rey! Vamos!